What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So, we're going to talk about why the body game is high priority, why this is important in your life and it needs to be paid attention to. So, number one, I'm going to say this is part of a strong attraction that you can take advantage of within yourself. This is part of your first impression. Nobody's interested in you if you don't have a good, strong impression. And yes, your body game, the way you appear, it says a lot about you. It's going to pull people towards you. It's going to increase that attraction. That's going to make people want to get to know you more. Get to know what you have going on in your life, just off how you present yourself. Just off the frame of your body. Yes, I know it sounds kind of shallow, but you do want to have that attraction to pull. This is going to enhance your aura. The body game makes people naturally attracted to you. I know we talk about having good communication skills and being funny, having good people skills. Well, you got to have something that's going to pull people towards you in the first place. The other time, it's in a controlled environment. Say, for instance, when you're at work or when you like in a meeting or something, then you don't have to necessarily have the body game to have people talk to you, to get to know you. But what happens when you're not in that controlled environment? How you present yourself. It's showing that you're a disciplined person. You're looking fit. You're comfortable in your own skin, and people want to know more about that. Yes, it's going to pull in the females. It's going to pull in other people that would like to have the body game as well. So they want to know more about you. This is going to increase your confidence. Yes, we talk about the women. Women are going to be more attracted to you, and it's gonna help you go out for better options. Us as men, we want more physically attractive women. The more you start to make money, the more you start to level up in life, you're going to want, more beautiful women. Even the guys that's not practicing the body game, but most of the time men are attracted to what? The women that have the curves, the women that has those physically attractive bodies. So you need to match what you want out in the world as well, because, your stamina comes into play. You being able to keep up with this woman comes into play as well. You're also just giving yourself more options. You want to bring in better women coming to you, because if you're not practicing the body game, then you can have those superficial reactions with women. I mean, they can still go out and date with you. They can still marry you, but are they really attracted to you? Do you guys look good in public? Sometimes even when you have a nice body, they may not be attracted to you, but you have that strong attraction level where you bring in more options to you. So you have something to choose for. You're not just stuck with this out of shape woman or this woman with a bad attitude, bad personality is giving you a hard time. So you want to be attracting better women, better quality women to you. That's part of your attraction, part of your first impression. They may not be attracted to you, but you can still move on with less hurt feelings. We talk about how women get over guys. They can have another guy next week, and that helps her get over, breaking up with another guy. It helps her get over her self-esteem problems. She can get validated by another guy. Increasing your body game can help you do the same thing. You don't want to have that low self-esteem that nobody's attracted to you. Nobody likes you as well. So when you're able to attract more, you just kind of like give yourself that same validation just on a surface level, just having an attraction to pull in more options. Then that can help you get over women not liking you or women not into you as well. And you just keep that abundant mindset. Just change your mindset, change your confidence. Number two, about why the body game is a high priority. It's going to make you more health conscious. It's going to make you have more food discipline. Food is getting smaller and it's costing more. I see people complaining about Chipotle. They're giving you less and less food, but those prices don't change. You spending almost $16 or $20, $25 just for a bowl of Chipotle. I had a cheat day last weekend. It was a burger joint that I used to go to when I wasn't practicing the body game. And I paid, my money for the combo, and my burger was small. Like, the size of a regular size hamburger. It's a shock when you see it small. So, how you have those sliders, those little bitty burgers? It wasn't the size of a slider. It was a little bit bigger than the slider, but I could tell it was just way too small for a combo, and they still getting that money out of us. You go to the grocery store and you see the bag of chips. It's like a third of the bag is full of air, and the other, no, it's a third of the bag is the chips, and then the bag is just full of air. And so they're slowly just giving us less and less food, but they're raising these prices. So you won't have to go through these tricks and these scams to get you out of your money if you had more discipline, as far as like working on the body. So I mean, if you're talking about getting a better body, then we gotta go to the food. You can work out and work out and work out, but if you're not eating right, if you don't have like the self-discipline and putting the right food in your body, and then avoiding those negative foods, those parasitic foods that's not helping you, then you're gonna have a hard time really working that body game. So yes, we got to talk about food when we're talking about the body game. I'm a personal trainer, so I gotta, I talk about food all the time. Chemicals in the food, they are producing, they making food a little bigger so they can produce more food, but these foods can be full of chemicals, just so they can sell more food. And we look at our bodies, some people that's eating a lot of preservatives and these foods that's full of chemicals and ingredients that you can barely pronounce the name, they making in the lab. It affects our body, so our bodies are not growing and showing like they supposed to. Our bodies are kind of being altered, so you can have a hard time like losing that weight, getting the fat off your body because you're eating food with these chemicals. Like I said, if you're not practicing the body game, you're having a hard time, with the body because you're not eating the right foods. Got to talk about it since I'm a personal trainer. So calorie dense food versus nutrient dense food. Calorie dense food is our snacks, chips, cookies, foods with preservatives, canned food, and all that stuff stacked with calories. But when you look at your micros, your minerals, your vitamins, things like that, you don't get that. It's just packing on calories, packing on fat, packing on sugar, put your body into the ground because this food is parasitic. It's sucking the energy out of you. You can eat this food, but you're not getting energy. You're not increasing your metabolism. Now, let's talk about nutrient-dense food. Those are your whole foods, your fruits, your vegetables. Those are the foods you get your vitamins, your magnesium, your zinc, your vitamin A, your vitamin D, your vitamin C, things that goes into the body that increases the metabolism, that burns the fat, that what? Helps the body game. Now you're starting to look shredded. Now you're starting to look better because what? You're eating nutrient-dense food and it's not just packed full of calories. So when you're practicing the body game, you got to pay attention to what you're eating. You got to have that food discipline so you don't waste your money out here. You don't waste your energy and your time eating the wrong foods because it's a trick. It's a scam. It's a high priority because that's what sets you up to go to the hospital and get surgeries and sets you up to constantly be on medications. You're eating this food that's just, causing more inflammation in the body, making it hard for you to be on the body game. I lost somebody close to me about 2 years ago because, not because they wasn't pressing the body game, because they wasn't eating right. And I know it can be other things that's going on, but this person just wasn't into exercising. They trusted too much into medications. They jumped it, anything the doctor told them to do to get these surgeries, whatever. They jumped on these surgeries. They wouldn't have these problems if they had a habit, years before, months before, of just eating right, exercising more. I remember about 3 months before the person passed, I told them, let's go to the park. Let's just start walking. And they wasn't into it, and they end up just going to the hospital, and it's like it speeds up their process. So guys, like we really have to take these things, into account, and it's not even for the body game. The body game is just a reward for your discipline, just being health conscious. It's a high priority. Number 3, being comfortable in your own skin is part of why the body game is a high priority. So you're less insecure about your body. Me personally, I don't like to be around guys that's out of shape, guys that don't like to exercise and don't like to eat right. Not because I think I'm better than them, not because I don't like snacks and burgers and fries and stuff. I like those things too, but I understand that I can't overdo those things. I understand that if I'm gonna have a cheat day, it's gonna be at least one day, and it's not gonna be every day. The reason I don't like being around guys that's out of shape, guys that don't eat right and don't exercise is because you make them insecure. You know, when you're not practicing the body game, you can be insecure around guys that's in shape. You're not the strongest guy in the room. You're most likely the weakest guy in the room. Put yourself in the shoes of a guy that's out of shape. Because I've been in that position. I was around a guy that he had his girlfriend around. So you can see guys with their girlfriend, you can make them very insecure. You walk through, you got the muscles, you working the body game, you know, that this guy that's in shape, that's practicing the body game, he's most likely stronger than you. You know that your girl is probably attracted to the muscles. Women attracted to muscles. You know that he probably has more stamina than you. So, and maybe you girls just did something last night and you didn't last long. And you looking and you walk past this guy that's practicing the body game. He most likely got more stamina than you because he runs, he exercises, he get them reps in and stuff like that. So be careful. I was helping a friend of mine move. It's my guy, but he used to be an athlete back in the days, but he kind of slacked off. So I was helping him move, and I kept going as far as like running track and playing football and things like this. So we moving the couch, we moving the lamp, we moving chairs. I'm running up and down the stairs. This is just an exercise. He taking breaks, he's sitting down and things like that. With me, I'm just going and going and going. And his girlfriend was there and she made a comment. It was like a little sexual comment that they thought that I didn't catch. And she was like, see, he don't be getting tired. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? He got insecure about that. So be careful. If you're not practicing the body game, you want to be comfortable in your own skin. You want to at least be on the same level, or just know that you can lift a little bit. Just know that, it's the survival of the fittest. So you don't want to be not surviving, right? So you got to be practicing the body game, and that's going to increase their confidence in yourself. That's going to increase, just being comfortable in your own skin. So you're not like the weakest guy in the room. When obstacles confront you, then, you just had the confidence in your mind that you can overcome those obstacles, that you can lift something up, you can handle business when you need to handle business. And that's going to increase their comfort in you. And it's going to lower their insecurity level. The social media pressure is another reason why you need to be comfortable in your own skin. We have access to TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and these things are free. So a lot of people are working on their bodies, so that they can have a nice Instagram account. When you first look at yourself in the mirror and you probably get down on yourself. So now, it's going to push you to start working out more, just to be in that competition. You don't have to be on steroids. I know some people take it too far because of that social media pressure, but you do want to just put a little muscle on your body. It's going to help you. It's a good thing for you. Just don't go as far as like taking these steroids and you end up messing up your heart. It's not about on the outside. This is also about on the inside. You want to have good blood. You want to have good energy. You want to have a good mood as well. So if you take a route of like taking steroids and stuff, then your body game is just going to be outside. It's most important on the inside. That's what's going to keep you strong, so you don't break down and have heart attacks and stuff like that. So it's all about the inside, keeping it natural. Last point I'm going to make about why the body game is a high priority. This is going to unlock your masculinity. Yes, the body game unlocks your masculinity. Muscles are an obvious sign, or at least on the surface, it shows masculinity. Even when you see a woman with muscles, what you say, that's a masculine woman, right? She may be feminine, but on the surface, that's a masculine woman. So when you just have those muscles on your body, you're increasing the upper body, you're increasing those legs and things like that. You're giving yourself a more masculine, assertive, dominant look, which is going to help you as far as your first impression, having people respect you, having people look at you as a leader of somebody that can guide them and show them, how to be strong as well. The increased energy of the body game empowers you to be more active, be more assertive, because masculine energy is outward and active. You want to go out and do things. You want to get things done. This is going to boost your leadership skills to go out and accomplish tasks that you never thought you could accomplish. You're going to have the energy backing you up to go out and achieve and make accomplishments. And it's going to give you the energy to go out and do more. It's going to make you a lot more ambitious. Understand that physical strength is increased by the mental strength. They work hand in hand. Physical strength increases your mental strength. So You got to have the mental strength to pick up a heavy barbell and just tell yourself that you can do it. So when you achieve that, when you prove to yourself that you can lift 225, that you can lift 315, that increases your mental strength. Now you have like this I can do it mindset. I learned this when I lift weights with guys that's stronger than me, because they make me lift weights that I usually don't lift. So if I go to the gym and I'm just ripping out 225 and they make me see if I can lift 315. Now that takes my mind into a whole nother level. That increases my mental strength. So when I go out in public, I have trained my mental strength in the gym. I have this I can do it mindset. So I go out and I have other accomplishments, other tasks out in the world. Maybe I can go out for this house, or maybe I can save up for this. It just increases your goals, and you have to put in that work ethic within, so you can increase those accomplishments in your life, and that increases your masculine energy. That gives you that confidence boost. It makes you more assertive. That makes you more of a leader, and you inspire other people, unlocking that masculinity within you. So those are the reasons why body game is high priority. Not just about the muscles, but it's also about the inside as well. So hit me up in the comment section, like and subscribe. Hope I wasn't all over the place. I'll be back with the next video. Peace.